Hello everybody, what's up? CaptainTurbo here, and welcome to the 50th Let's Play, guys. Congratulations to everyone who's watching, and to myself, of course, because we are finally there at number 50, and it is time for Sonic Adventure 2. Oh boy, this has been a long time coming, guys. I'm kind of choked up, to be perfectly honest. Now, I will say, this is my second time, actually third time I think,
File select.
attempting this. I tried one recently. It didn't go great, but there was problems with the recording. I'll go more into that in a little while. I'm just going to mess around with the settings here so I can hear myself speak. Okay, anyway, one player. And
Story select.
I'm going to save Dark till afterwards because that's my favorite of the two stories to play. So we're going to get started with Hero side story. Now, I'm not going to comment on the atrocious voice acting in this game yet. I'll probably get around to that at some point in the future. One thing I do want to point out is I apologize here and now if the visuals that you're seeing aren't great. Basically, in order to record this game without any slowdown, or without, well, basically massive slowdown on the screen in both the gameplay, I had to record this with the OBS recording the POG or the PVR2 capture, because unfortunately this game does not like being recorded any which way. I've tried the theme version with Bandicam and Raps and OBS, it doesn't work. I've tried recording it with the PVR2 capture device, it doesn't work, so I had to do it this way, which is the same way I recorded the Final Fantasy 15 stream very recently. Or, by the time this goes up, last year. Well, early this year I suppose I should say, yeah, I keep forgetting it's 2017 already. Alright, so I'm crossing my fingers here that the gameplay has not slowed down at all, because this is the problem I had last time. I'm not seeing it. I'm guessing we're alright. Yep, it looks okay to me. I should also point out there's a 2.5 second delay from what you're seeing to what I'm playing. I'm also on a audio delay, so even I'm going to have a few issues because I'm going purely off gameplay here and not on audio cues. So that is going to be a little bit tricky, admittedly, but I'm not too fussed. Also, yep, I'm not seeing any slowdown in the gameplay. I thought we're good. We can actually finally do this. Now that we're now that we're past the snowboarding section, we're back on foot. How Sonic is always well known for being. He can jump, he can home and attack, he can spin dash. It's all good. It's a completely normal Sonic game for now. And it's been a while since I've actually played this game, at least to the fullest extent. As I said, I attempted a Let's Play this recently, and by that I mean probably a month or two ago, and it didn't go the plan as I said. Too many problems with the recording, sadly. This is a lot of people's favorite Sonic, 3D Sonic game. Personally, I wouldn't, it's not mine, and I wouldn't even put it in the top 3. Probably, maybe definitely the top 5, but not the top 3. And you gotta love Escape from the Sea. It's a fucking amazing song. Unfortunately, I missed that round there. Also, yeah, as I said, because of the delay I'm on, I may say something about what's going on in the game that you haven't seen yet. Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do about that, I'm afraid. Of course, this game introduced grinding to the Sonic games. Get the gold thing. Now if I break that open, oh, I home and attack the wrong thing, but never mind. I didn't really want to get it anyway. And there we have the introduction of Omochao for the first time. A pain in the ass, especially when he won't shut the fuck up. Now, the reason I've been doing this for number 50 is I was in several minds about what to actually do for number 50 for a long time. It was... Here we go. It was basically, I have no clue what I want to do for 50. I was gonna do... I was gonna originally do Freedom Planet, and this is the only problem with grinding rails is I can't remember how to do them properly without losing my momentum. I had plans to do Freedom Planet, which I still have plans in mind to do, but not yet. I even thought about doing Adventure Island 2, but I thought, no, fuck that, I don't want to give myself a headache. I think I had some other ideas in mind as well. I think I was going to do the original Fable, or Fable Anniversary anyway. But no, I'm going to save that for live streams and stuff. And I'm very lucky the gun truck didn't hit me there, actually. And there's Big, got squashed by the gun truck. And yeah, I'm well aware I can make the truck go back up the hill, but I'm not going to bother doing that. Unfortunately, none of the rings has followed me, even though I was using the electric shield. So not too bad. I'm thinking that might be a B or a C. B rank. And I'm gonna open my can of monster.
Piece of cake.
Oh, baby. Who's your daddy? Okay, I'm coming on to a can of monster. There's something wrong with me. Ugh. I don't know why, that doesn't taste great.
This game of tag
Fucking
is
Phantasy
boring.
Star Online, Jesus Christ, that's showing its age.
Finally decided to show up, eh? Okay, bring it on.
Planet of the Chaos, though, that is an interesting movie. I wonder if someone made like a Sprite film of that or something like that. Alright, during my original take, I got embarrassed by this guy. I didn't die to him, but Jesus Christ, I didn't do a very good job. Alright, apparently I could hit him at that point. Right, try it again then. I'm not homing attacking him because I've had some bad luck with homing attacking this boss, so I'm just gonna go for basic hits, which will work against him. And there we go. That actually was surprisingly easy. But yeah, if you're gonna do this, be careful if you homing attack him because his hitbox is a little bit wonky when you use the homing attack.
What?
And we have our first introduction to the series from Shadow.
It all starts with this. A jewel containing the ultimate power.
That's the Chaos Emerald. Now I know what's going on. The military has mistaken me for the likes of you. So, where do you think you're going with that emerald?
I'm also not going to be doing things like you know, where I sign off the episodes and stuff. Mainly due to the fact that there's never really a good spot to pause in these videos, you know, apart from like stopping right at the beginning of the level and stuff, and I don't like to do that. So I'll probably just play the game for however long it takes me, and then
It's not in speed. Using the Chaos Emerald to warp.
sorry, I got a text then. And then cutting it up when it comes to editing time. I should also point out that I am using OBS to record both the game and my audio, so hopefully there's no fuck up there. Actually, thinking about it, I could have done it. No, never mind. I'm doing it now. And our first introduction to Rouge, the Bat, and her weird cleavage that she has for some reason.
Don't know when to give up, do you?
Because, you know, the Sonic franchise is for kids.
Emerald's mine.
And kids love cleavage.
You got that? The Master Emerald contains special powers that neutralize the energy of the Chaos Emerald. That makes it very powerful.
Now, for the most part, the voice acting itself is better in SA2, for the most part. The voice audio mixing, however, is, in my opinion, far worse. You've got characters over speaking one another, you've got characters speaking either too loud or more often than not too quietly.
Not if I can help it.
It felt like they hadn't really put the time into that issue specifically, and it's...
What was that all about? And look what you did to my emerald!
I love that scene where she's just shaking, he just sort of
Prevent the Master Emerald from
ragdolls
being
over to the side.
If it's in pieces, I can restore it. And by the way, that's not your emerald.
I can't remember what I was saying there. I can't think of a game that does the audio mixing worse than SA2, at least not a Sonic game. SA1 wasn't great in that respect, but it was better in my opinion. opinion. They just had not quite as good voice acting there. I'm trying to close my curtain there. Anyway, we've had the first Sonic stage, we're going to have the first Knuckles stage. These stages are very simple. Look around for the Emerald pieces, very similar to SA1, other than the fact that now they don't show you all 3 Emerald shards. He's holding a box, okay. Now, the monitors will give you tips and stuff like that, similar to how Tikal worked in the first game. But as I said, it only shows you one at a time, and that can be a pain. Thankfully, this level is not that long, so it's not going to take me forever to find them, thankfully. Or I hope it's not. Oh, it is over here then. Ah, there it is. If you can find one that's not actually been monitored, I think you get something like 2,000 points for it.
2 more left.
Okay, camera is working against me here. Oh. I'm trying to glide into that just in case there's one there. Oh, there's one over here somewhere. Is that it? Nope. It's so nice to be playing this little after recently racing Sonic 06 with Opie Man. It might be in that chest actually. No, it's not there. It's definitely around here though. It's gotta be in the box. Yeah, it's there. Okay, I don't know how I got that without breaking the box, but never mind. Alright, so not quite there. Oh, there it is. Well, that was actually pretty quick.
I found him.
However, the bigger the stages are, the harder those can be, so it definitely can be a pain in the ass. I got an A rank? Fuck.
Yeah, this is perfect.
That surprises me. I really didn't expect that. Anyway, guys, I hope you're all well. If you're wondering what the date currently is for this, it is the 27th of January, 2017. An interesting year so far. I'm not gonna pull punches and stuff. Recently, had a bit of a family disaster. My dog passed away at the beginning of January, but thankfully, want to get some LPs done and stuff. And I'll be honest here, everything else actually so far this year has been going pretty well. We've had plenty of multiplayer stuff, and LPA has been going great and things like that. It's just real life's been a bit of a bitch so far.
Doesn't matter. I have to help Amy because she's in danger.
Actually, I have got to wonder when the first part of this part will be going up, because this will be part 1 obviously, but oh boy, I can't really think of when that might be going up. Also, I should also point out that this will probably be shorter than SA1. Well, I do know SA1 better than SA2 by far. This game just happens to be quite a bit shorter. Alright, tip for this one is actually to get up close to him and then hit him. I kind of fucked that up straight away though. Just die already, Eggman. There you go. Got a bit of a Texan accent going there for a second. I believe it was still Dean Briscoe playing Eggman at this point. I think it was. Yeah, it was. I think that was the actor's name as well. I apologize if it's incorrect.
But the next time we meet, you won't be so lucky.
But yeah, I'm still doing LPs. You can see here. It's just obviously recording time for these are. They're not harder to come by for time. I could technically do it during the same period I do LPA stuff or streaming. It's just LPA stuff tends to be a lot more fun, and streaming with a couple friends and some of the people watching is also a lot more fun than LPA. Don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with LPA, it's just hard. Of the 3 things I mentioned there, it's definitely the least favorite to do. But yeah, we're actually doing pretty well. We're already at stage 3 and we're only like 15 minutes in, so yeah. Right, so we get our first Tails level, which is a mech level. For some reason they decided to get rid of the old Tails gameplay, which was a lot of fun, and introduce this. Now, from what I understand, Tails was actually a last-minute addition to the game. Originally, it was just meant to be Sonic, Sonic Knuckles, Eggman, and Shadow. Even Rouge wasn't originally meant to be in the game. It's just something they decided on at some point. So I essentially, I suppose it's so that they had 3 characters for each story, and it kind of shows with Tails' levels, because his levels are probably the worst put together for the mechs, and one of the worst in the game in general, and he's just not a lot of fun to play as, I'm going to be honest. It's strange, because Eggman actually isn't that bad. His levels complement his gameplay style, but I don't know, I've just never really cared much for Tails' stages in this game. I'm a little bit less angry with Knuckles' stages than I was when I was a kid, but I still think Tails and probably Rouge to an extent as well, easily the worst 2 kind of stages in the game. As a kid, I never really liked it when it swapped over from Sonic or Shadow stages, because it was like, oh, I've got to do this type of stage now before I can get back to a Sonic stage. And I'm going to be honest here, that was my main issue, what I had with the game as a kid. I've got more now that I'm older, obviously, but it's also the reason I have always preferred Sonic Adventure 1 over 2 is I know what story I'm getting into, so I know what kind of gameplay I'm getting into. If I'm picking a Sonic story, I know I'm playing as a certain way in levels, and fuck you, you enemy, that was my own fault, I shouldn't have just jumped into it. And I don't know, you get 2 choices of story here, but the levels alternate between characters, so you've still got a fast pace broken up with a fucking treasure hunting stage or a mech stage or something, and I don't know, I just don't find it fun. Well, not as fun as it should be anyway. Also, as you can see here, the numbers multiply the more enemies you have locked on screens. It's just a way to get a higher a higher score total, and obviously that adds to your overall score. So if that's there if you want to get the S ranks and stuff. I said though, I'm not fucking around with that though. This is just a basic playthrough of the story. Also, I don't know why, but Tails' stages, for the most part, have a lot of enemies just jump out at you from out of nowhere. It's kind of a pain in the ass, actually. I think we're near the end of the level now. Yep, I'm right there. But I will show it off too if we can get. There's actually more than the level right here, but we don't have the appropriate weaponry or the upgrade yet to do it in that one enemy up there in the corner. But you're right, I'm actually surprised I thought I'd get a C rank there, so I got hit quite a few times. If anyone's wondering, I am currently playing the Xbox Live Arcade version of this. As I said, I've tried playing it on the Steam release. Didn't happen, or at least didn't happen without issues.
Huh? Amy?
Keep your voice down. Have no fear.
She's here, the fucking fangirl. I just don't like this character.
Here.
God damn it.
How'd you get here?
Yeah, I tried the Steam release, it wasn't happening, and even this version, when just recording off the PVR2 capture program, wasn't working. Oh, it was a pain in the ass to set up.
You mean that black hedgehog?
Did you see it? Where is it now?
If I tell you, will you marry me?
No way!
I thought I had you this time.
I am really, really hoping that the audio for this isn't too bad.
That black hedgehog came
I've got
here
it
with
set to the
Dr.
same standards
Eggman.
I had for the
So,
Final
Eggman's
Fantasy
behind
15
this,
stream,
huh?
and that
We'll
came
know
out
that
pretty
writing
well
on
actually,
the
so
wall
I'm hoping
anyway.
it's going to be
Did
okay.
you write that?
Oh yeah,
Wait for
Sonic's
me,
written
Sonic.
all that,
You're
he's
such
a
a
complete
brat
fucking genius.
sometimes.
Except not. Maybe Tails, but... Alright, Metal Harbor, here we go. A lot of people really like this level. I like this level enough as well. It's fast paced. It's fun to do. It's a bitch to A rank though. I'm surprised I missed that enemy there, but never mind. I haven't got the Lightspeed Dash, unfortunately, yet. It's an upgrade instead of just part of Sonic's arsenal. I will be getting it soon, though. Oh, I'm gonna die here now. Yep. Alright, that was stupid of me. The game wasn't actually doing what I wanted it to do there, but never mind. Never mind. We'll not risk that again. Yeah, it's time to get that Lightspeed Dash. Light shoes. Light dash to move at light speed along points of rings. The action window will appear near rings. Press the B button on to get to them. And it's so much better here. I will grant the game its dues there. It's so much easier to pull off a light speed dash now. Oh no, that's the Chowkey. And there's the Mystic Melody thing up there. Not gonna bother with it though. I will definitely compliment Sonic Adventure 2 in some respects. You know, it has much better graphics than I say when I will grant it that. As I said, the voice acting for the most part is better, just that worse in terms of actual mixing of the audio. I do like a couple of Sonic's new moves. Like, I do like the fact that the Lightspeed Dash, as I already mentioned, is now instant instead of revving it up and stuff like that. I also love the bounce bracelet. I think that's a great new addition to Sonic's arsenal. I'm gonna be honest, that's about it. Everything else I prefer about SA1. You know, the gameplay, I think in SA1's better. I find the... Oh, this is gonna be fun. Trying to get to the top of this part is a fucking pain in the ass. I fucked it up. That you need to get to the top in it essentially to get an A rank here. I tried it once, wasn't happening, so fuck it, I'm not doing it again.
Missile launch in 15 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
You need at least, I'd say, 5 seconds before getting to the gun robots or whatever they are, if you want any real chance of actually getting to the top. But you can see how much of a pain in the ass it is. But this level, like I say, it's the most restrictive for getting an S rank, not S rank, sorry, an A rank. I didn't actually get a lot there, sadly. I got the first box. And the end of the level is right here. Always looks like Sonic's about to fall off the edge there, but thankfully he never does. That's gonna be like a D rank or something, that, if I'm lucky. I got a decent time bonus, but... Oh, E rank. Oh, I'm being too generous.
Barely made it.
I probably shouldn't have gone for the top of the missile. Never mind.